I definitely get from a lot of people who are inquisitive about what I do. They throw out the, man, you're crazy, all the time, but it's really not even like that. I try to counter it with, no, I'm calculated. I'm not out there to break myself off. I kind of grew up riding the backcountry just because my father was a ski patroller, and when the conditions were good, I'd always go out of bounds, take me out there. And I mean, Jackson Hole, it's pretty much, it's an inbound ski area that is basically all out of bounds terrain.
I think his progression in becoming a great big mountain rider that he is, there's a lot of factors that have gone into that, and there's been some high adventure back there, and there's also been some tragedies back there that he's witnessed, and those things have distilled him into what he is now.
Filming for First Descent, the movie project last year, we went up, spent a couple weeks up in Valdez. Found one of the coolest lines I've ever seen. While I didn't anticipate it to rip out like it did, I thought there was a possibility that something could slide out of there.
Watching First Descent, and from my experience of being a patroller and watching people die right next to me, the feelings that went through me are just sickening.
It cracked out about 2 feet deep, but I could still feel that hard bed surface that the avalanche was sliding on underneath. Once you go in the same speed as the snow, there's no way to move because you're just trapped in it. So I actually kind of just felt that hard bed surface and decided just to duck in, kind of in it, and use the force of it against the edge of my snowboard hitting that bed surface, and was able to kind of fight the two forces and traverse out of there.
To see him ride out of that avalanche, I have never seen anything like that. I didn't actually know it was possible for someone to keep an edge. My experience, people getting caught, is they're just flotsam and jetsam going down that hill. To stay focused the way he did was probably one of the most incredible physical things I've ever seen anyone do. But by the same token, to be caught, is a mistake.
I think one of the biggest and best lessons that I've really gotten is I've lost a couple friends, really close friends along the way, and more than anything, you really don't have too much time here. You kind of got to make the best of any situation you're involved with, and I guess the idea of, it's kind of all or nothing is, if you're gonna put your energy and effort into something, like, why not go all or nothing into it? Half-assing it, you're just cutting yourself short.